Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Let me shut off the sound here. And welcome to finally another HotshotGG game. So he is playing jungle Rengar and he was really happy to get that. Yeah, I've been watching him for a little bit while my video compiled, and he has played two very bad games since. Not on his part, he actually went positive both of the games. He just had 0 and 14 bot lane in the last game. 0-14 at 15 minutes, just so you get that. After that, they kind of gave up. They got killed a couple of times more, but yeah, that was pretty bad. And the game before that, he got a bot lane Corki that basically got 5 kills in a row, so he went 5-0. And then got nothing done anymore. So he went something like 5-11. And that was pretty impressive to screw up like that after going 5-0. So yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. And obviously Rengar, since his buff is well, the buff came in yesterday, and he is just super retardedly OP apparently. I haven't played him yet, so I don't know. I haven't played him before, but apparently he was really bad before, and now he's just really stupidly overpowered. And yeah, I can totally see that. I mean, that's the right way of doing things. Not the right way of doing things. That actually sounds alike, but it's completely the opposite. Yeah, the right way of doing things is to nerf everything by 75% or buff it by 75%. Yeah, and in this case they buffed it by 75% and then just filled in some random numbers for the rest of the skills, and so the skills that don't really matter. And basically, yeah, just made a champion that was apparently really bad, but yeah, I got a lot of gameplays from him anyway where he did well. But yeah, we're going from really bad to really super overpowered. And yeah, that is just something that only Riot can manage. Yeah, and I don't really understand how they can still keep doing this. I mean, we are 2.5 years into this game and they still don't understand what their champions are supposed to look like. So, what the numbers on the champions are supposed to be. Anyway, we just saw on this stream the new art for Soraka. It looks pretty cool. I think they have bigger concerns, but yes, I know there are different well, people working on different things in League of Legends, but still, Soraka art update is not nearly as important as some of the champion updates. So I want to have a remake on Heimer, and they've promised that for like a year and a half now. Yeah, and then of course he was played on the season 1 tournament or the tournament before that. I don't really remember. But yeah, he was played at some tournament, and then all of a sudden people were, okay, Heimer is pretty decent. Now, just because one guy could make him work for like 3 games, does in a pre-made team in high ELO doesn't mean that he's a good champion. And yes, he can do very well. He can push really hard, and especially if you have him in mid lane, then he can push all 3 lanes, because he can just push his middle lane, then walk to one of the side lanes, kind of like Ari does it. So push his lane, then once the minions start well, going into the turrets, you just go to one of the side lanes, and or after you place your turrets basically, and you place 2 turrets there, and then you can push those lanes as well if that is desired by your team. But as I said, that is of course pre-made only. So yeah, it's in solo queue you have a completely different strategy. and you have completely different ways of doing things. And we are going to go with two of them to the bottom lane. I have to feel, yes, they are going to the bottom lane. They're going to take a huge detour here. Well, not a huge detour, but a pretty good detour. And they are going to come in. Oh, hello. You did use your your rocket jump there. Oh, that's a shame. No, Katarina. Katarina actually escaping just outside of turret range and then running back through the turret, of course. But a very nice double kill there. Well, not an actual double kill, but 2 kills for the team, which is excellent. So yeah, both of them did go into that guy coming in at them. It was Evelyn, in fact. And Evelyn actually gets a kill out of that. So that is... yeah, pretty stupid, I would say. But hey, Evelyn does still have the power to kill people, even though she's pretty terrible still. I mean, she was completely horrible. Well, at first she was completely overpowered. I mean, I have to agree with that. And then she was okay-ish. When they turned the stun into slow, she was okay-ish, and then they nerfed her even further, and she was completely unplayable. And now, yeah, she's still not entirely playable, but at least now she does some damage, so that's good. And yeah, that's the 75% rule once again. So first they nerfed her by 75% because she was hugely overpowered. Then they nerfed her again by 75%. So yeah, nothing was left of the initial champion, and you couldn't play her anymore. And now they buffed her by 75%, making that she's not as good as she was before the nerf, but she's at least playable again. But yeah, this remake is not really a buff, so I mean it's a remake, and yeah, it's just not. Yeah, the stealth. If they had the same stealth, so you would be able to go invisible and sneak up on people, then she would still be good. She should actually have like a perma stealth like she has now, and then be able to turn that into a real stealth. So the permanent stealth, so the one that she always has, would be yeah, only when you're not in range of a champion. And then the other one, so one of your skills should give you stealth and the slow or something like that. But that, yeah, that would be good. So yeah, it seems that they warded that bush. At least that's what he typed. So I didn't really see the reaction on the bottom laners, but yeah, hello. Wow, that Katarina just got out. A very nice shampoo on her part, and oh man, the bottom lane is going to get double killed. So they got a great kill in the middle there. And as a surprise, the bottom laners were with 4 guys in the bottom lane. Or the enemy team were with 4 guys in bottom lane. And just owned them. So Tarek complaining that he couldn't move. Yeah, well, I think not, but okay. Whatever. Yeah, he's not going to get killed here because he had his ghost on, but it was pretty close and it was pretty risky. So he knows that that bush on the right is warded, so he's going to run straight to here and heal up on these minions. Obviously, yeah, the minions will provide him with a little bit of health, and oh yeah, she followed him in. I thought he would have enough, and yeah, survive. But it was greedy. It was greedy, but it was definitely worth a try. Evelyn just, yeah, getting a great gank off there. And wow. Yeah, okay. So Evelyn getting another great kill. So the ultimate necessary to finish that. And going into the level 5 boots again. He has been building level 5 boots on everyone lately. Well, lately, in the last 3 games. Uh, yeah, on Jungle Cho'Gath, on Jungle Rengar now, and what was the first one? I forgot. I forgot who he was playing. But yeah, he built level 5 boots on everyone. And yeah, level 5 boots, they're really useful if you do these kind of things. So run across the entire map all the time. And wow. Lots of damage going down, and are they going to at least pick up a kill here? Come on, yes, the jumps doing it. Well, he didn't actually get the kill, unfortunately for him, but it did work out. And yeah, they gathered up with 4 champions here now in bottom lane. And come on, they can get the skill. It's risky though. It's really risky. And yeah, this is what they were waiting for. Someone to run into their trap, but nobody was in the trap anymore except for Hotshot. And alone he couldn't kill Evelyn. So they're going to back off. And yeah, Lee Sin healed up quite nicely there. But yeah, it's not going to be enough if they focus him. Yes, they are going to focus him. And I don't know why he tried to jump out. I mean, he was dead anyway, so why waste the ward? Anyhow, we are going to go back and grab... so he has 2 stacks on it. It's pretty funny how that bug works. As you can see, now there's no number and now there's a number. That's because when he gets another aura going, then the number actually stays there while the buff moves to the right. So the auras are stacked in a certain way. I don't know why they're stacked in a certain way. Now it's there again. So the 2 is now on something else. But the buffs are stacked in a certain way, and then yeah, the number just stays there, but the picture of the buff just moves. It's kind of funny. Something someone forgot to move. Sometimes it does move, sometimes it doesn't. So like now it does move, because blue and red buff they are fine. And also, yeah, you have this with the Magi Soul Stealer as well. So you can have multiple stacks on your Soul Stealer, and then all of a sudden it's like you have 1. But if you hover over it, it still says the correct number, of course. But the number just isn't displayed correctly. So we are going to attempt to grab someone here. The stun goes off, sorry. The stun from Tarek needs to follow up. But there is no stun from Tarek. And we are going to get a double kill here. One of them goes to Hotshot, the other one goes to Tarek. And the Tarek picking up the kill is not good. Come on. Yeah, you can grab this guy. Okay, Evelyn's here as well. They can still easily grab this. Well, not easily, but they can still grab this. Hotshot needs to get out of there. Oh, Evelyn actually gets the kill. So at least they grab 1 kill out of it, because Katarina came in to clean it up. But Hotshot got out at very low health. And actually, yeah, didn't realize, or well, he probably realized how much trouble he was in, but actually was in a little more trouble than he had hoped for. So yeah, we're just going back to the jungle, of course. Although he could have picked up some minions in that mid lane. Oh no, Katarina was there. Never mind. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know what they're discussing. I'm trying to understand what they said, but apparently Evelyn gets a shield from that ultimate, and she gets 250 shield for each champion she hits. So yeah, if she hits all three of them, then yeah, that would be a 750 health shield. That is pretty big. So he does have his ultimate back up. And hello Evelyn, how are you doing? Seems that that bush was watered or something. Yeah, they're trying to go for dragon here, but they know that someone was there. So they know someone is around dragon somewhere. And yeah, there he is. So they need to attempt to go for this. And the ultimate coming in. Oh yeah, she saw him. She definitely saw him. So yeah, he switched targets and just did some damage to Lee Sin instead. Yeah, not great play, or well, not great results, I should say. The play was fine. I mean, just that Evelyn, yeah, she spotted him earlier. I already said that there was a ward there, and then yeah, she saw him go invisible and she ran back immediately. Because obviously she's not afraid of Rengar being there, she's afraid of Rengar being invisible. And it's actually pretty funny that Rengar's stealth is better than Evelyn's stealth, while Evelyn is the stealth champion of the game. I mean, that's just the way it works. Evelyn is, well, was, I guess, with Twitch, the major stealth champion in the game. And Twitch, yeah, his stealth got nerfed to 7 seconds or something like that. And see, there it is. Told you. And Evelyn's stealth is just completely useless now. It's only useful to skirt around wards. And how did she know? Maybe she reacted to the Ezreal? I don't know. It seemed that she reacted to something, but he wasn't running through any wards. That ward couldn't have seen him, so no, I don't know. Maybe he did run through the side of that vision range. She seemed to react to him. Oh, sneaky bastard! So yeah, they're going on this Lee Sin because after stealing his red buff, he still stayed there. And yeah, that was a pretty easy kill. Oh my god. You must feel so stupid for staying there. Yeah, they have no vision, so it was kind of silly to stay there. And there was a ward outside of the bush, that's why they could see it instantly that it was being placed. And yeah, now it's time to go dragon, because dragon is basically free at this point. And yes, the he didn't have smite up, so it was a little bit risky. But since nobody was even close to that, I don't think that they had a very big problem. So yeah, another kill. And hi Soraka! And is this already Soraka with the new visuals? Because she looks different from what she normally does. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure if the visuals that he had on his channel, or well, he was looking up on the forums, I guess. I'm not sure if they were for Dispatch or the next one, or maybe even the one after that. Because really, yeah, I don't really care too much about those kind of things. I do care a little bit about the champion balance, but even that, yeah, for me it doesn't really matter. As long as I know what the skills do, whether they do 100 damage or 95 damage, doesn't really matter to me. And I know that Riot doesn't make decent champion balances, so it's not like I can learn anything from it. I mean, it would be awesome if I could actually learn something from it, but that is just not the case. Would be great if they actually had some wards out of their own, but it seems that that is not the case. Because people are placing wards all the time over that little little thing there by the enemy raids. And if they just had a ward out there themselves, they could see that someone placed a ward, and then he didn't have to run in there all the time to check whether there's a ward there. So going back, he kind of used his oracles to great effect so far. So there are the wards, getting 3 of them, I think. 2 or 3, but I just can't see. I think it's 3. And going for that Warden's Mail, I believe it's called. So that can reduce the attack speed of champions. You have a small chance of that. And of course that builds into the... I forgot the name. I completely blanked on the name. Excellent. Yeah, the one that reduces the attack speed of nearby enemy champions. And that of course is very useful to have, and he's probably going for that as soon as he can. Man, I can't believe that I can't remember. So an ultimate from Galio, it doesn't really do a whole lot. And in the meantime, Evelyn does get a kill. And is he going to try to cut her off? No, no, no. He's too far away. He decides, well, that's not worth my time. I'm just going for the minions. And Katarina coming in to finish up this... No, no, no. To finish up the kill I was hoping for, but... yeah, that wasn't going to work. Wow. Lots of damage actually. And they do finish up the kill now. So yeah, that bola strike seems to be really powerful in the right situations. And of course it always is very powerful to have a stun. And yeah, even if it's only a slow in some cases, it is still a great skill. Man, I still can't remember the name of the item. And yes, I know that some of you know it, and by the time I will be done with this commentary, I will remember it. Or yeah, well, next time I'll probably remember it, no problem. And that's just the way it is. That's the way that goes sometimes. So wow, lots of damage going off, and he takes some tower shots, but not really a whole lot. And a double kill coming in. Excellent. So yeah, another kill coming in. Evelyn trying to, well, do what? I mean, the only one that was a little bit lower was Rengar. Radun's Omen. That was it. But anyway, the only one that was a little bit lower was Rengar, but she wasn't going to kill him. I mean, in the worst of cases, he had a slow up, and she was going to get slowed and then stunned by Tarek. So that was never going to work. I don't know what she was trying. So yeah, going into his jungle, going to grab some more gold, a few minions that that just add a little bit to that to his farm. He has 121 minions. That's a lot for a jungler, and yeah, that's very useful to have in the later game, of course, because it means that he can get a lot of items, really nice items, in fact. And wow, just wow. This new Rengar seems to be way more powerful than old Rengar, and yeah, that means he's going to flood my inbox now, which is great after the flood of Katarina and Ezreal games. I mean, Katarina and Ezreal are still well overplayed. I mean, just look at this game. It has a Katarina and an Ezreal in there. So yeah, now we add Rengar to that. And yeah, we have the meta. I guess we still need something for the top lane, and then yeah, then we're done. Oh man. Yeah, so he knew that someone was there because that's the reason Lee Sin stayed in. And yeah, Lee Sin not wise to stay in, of course, because yeah, well, Rengar is pretty powerful. And Evelyn is also pretty powerful. Evelyn actually gets a kill. And yeah, they do pick up a kill back. Oh, nice! They get the kill on Evelyn there. And a triple kill for Ezreal. Finally, they get something going. This is pretty incredible. 6-1. He's really carrying this game now. And I think Ezreal should be doing well as well. No, Hex Drinker? Nah. Really? Okay. He didn't really do a whole lot. Or take a whole lot of damage, sorry. So yeah, Hex Drinker is normally when the AP carry, sorry, is doing very well. Then you go Hex Drinker. Or when you have a very bursty AP carry. But in this case, I don't even know who it is, but it doesn't seem to be a whole lot of damage. Well, Evelyn does a lot of damage. I guess he's doing this to counter Evelyn, because that ultimate is really annoying, because it does a lot of damage. So we do have an ultimate, and yeah, he's just scouting around for wards, making sure that he can run through the jungle without getting well, spotted anywhere. And wow, this is a really aggressive thing to do, because well, the HP on Lee Sin is pretty huge. But yeah, he did trade an ultimate for for two ultimates. So That was great. That was great, actually. Shen's ultimate is gone, and yeah, they're just going for it here. Evelyn should go down first. There we go. Sorry, Shen is not really a problem. He doesn't really do anything, and yeah, they're going to kill him instantly. Well, without taking any damage. I mean, it did take a little bit, but yeah, that's the way it goes with tanky champions. It doesn't mean that you don't get the kills, it just means that it takes a little longer. And that's why don't focus the tank, which is kind of a newbie expression, is just completely retarded. Because, well, you can focus the tank all you want. All you need to do is take care of the fact that it will take you a lot more damage to kill them. So if you have other choices, you should probably go for someone else. But yeah, with only Lee Sin available, for example, or only Shen available, you should just go for them. I mean, obviously here the enemy team wanted to go for Ezreal. Yeah, Ezreal. But yeah, sometimes you can't reach your intended target, and then you just go for someone else. Come on, go for the Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn's already dead. Never mind, they're going to ace them here. And yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay. So the Galio, yeah, he was having a little bit of a fight with the player that's playing Galio, because he was the, well, he was one of the players in the 2 matches ago, and then he played 1 match ago in the opposite team. But 2 matches ago, he completely ignored everything that Hotshot was saying, and he couldn't take that. He really got pissed off by that. So yeah, he really was a little bit angry with him. The NV8. But anyway, they get a victory. Pretty easy one, I would say. 7-1, 7-1 and 19, in fact. Decent amount of gold, second on the team. Also the second amount of kills on the team. I guess, yeah, split with someone else. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.